6th of March, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Okay. So it says, Echad HaKorei, V'echad HaShomea Min HaKorei, Yatsa Yidei Chovato. Okay, so one who reads the Megillah and one who hears from the reader of the Megillah has fulfilled his obligation. V'hu sheyishma mimi shehu chayav v'kir'ata. Okay, so in one who, I guess, hears, let's see, from the mouth of one who is obligated in, I guess, its reading.
Right. That's correct. Good.
Okay. Lefikach, im haya korei cheresh, katan, o shoteh, hashomea mimenu, lo yatsa. Okay, so if it was a deaf person, a minor, I guess, or a simpleton, the listener of this, from them, I guess, lo yatsa, is not fulfilled his obligation. Okay. V'yesh omrim shehanashim einan motziot et hanashim. And there are some who say that women cannot fulfill the obligation of, I guess, reading Megillah for men. Okay.
Good. Okay, let's see the Mishnah word.
Okay, so let's go back. That Yatsa Yidei Chovato. Okay, so this is he's fulfilled his obligation. Okay, let's see. B'tzarik sheikavein hakorei lahotzi v'ashomea latzeit. So what one who needs the intention of the reader?
Right, that the one the one that is reading to be exempting other people with his reading through their hearing, the one who is reading must have an intention, to exempt the other people who are listening. That's very important. That when he's reading, he has to read with the intention that his reading is going to be read in order to exempt other people from their obligation to read.
Oh, okay. Okay, Kedin Sharei Mitzvot She'echad Motzi Havero. This is the law, I guess, of the mitzvah that one exempts his friend. Okay. Deal, come on. Okay, Besimin Tafresh Sadi. Okay, so we, I guess, see below in Tafresh Sadi Sif Yudal. Okay, then he discusses a cheresh, which is a person who can't hear, a deaf person. Okay. Hainu amidaber, ve'no shamei klal. Okay. So one who can, I guess, speak, but cannot hear at all.
Right. Obviously, he can speak because he's going to be reading the Havamin is he's going to be reading the Megillah, and you're not Yotzi, so obviously he's able to speak. Right.
Right. But that must mean maybe he was not born that way.
Yeah, or he was somehow he was taught to read. I mean, a person doesn't hear, can he be taught to read? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't
But
know. That's a good question. I think Helen Keller, I don't know if she could read. She could communicate though with people.
mm,
So maybe you're right.
She could,
Okay.
she could read Braille.
Oh, she could read Braille.
She could speak, even though she could not hear, and she could not see.
Oh,
She was a true deaf mute.
wow. It's amazing.
She used to give lectures about herself.
Very interesting.
And
Yeah.
she wrote a book,
Oh, okay.
autobiography she wrote.
Autobiography. Okay, so it says, Yafagav de Vilma Kaima Lam de Im Lo Hishmiya Laws No Yatza. So what nevertheless um, if he can't Hishmiya is
Well, Alpha he says Alpha even though the Alma in general, the Alma in general, Kaimalan, that the halacha is, Im lo shemiya la'azno, if he doesn't hear with his ears, he's Yotzi, Kid La'el, in Simin Samin Beis, that's I believe in Hilchas Kriyishma, and Simin Kuf Pei Hey, that's in Hilchas Birkas Hamazon. Alcha, go here, the Indian
okay.
Megillah,
Chachal le'inyan Megillah dehu mishum persume nisa hechemi ru boyoter.
hears when it comes to Kriyas Megillah, because it's presuming Nisa, we're more machmir.
Okay, hechemi ru. Okay, bo. Okay. Let's see. The hashmiya laozno hu leikuva.
Shmiel Azno Hu Yiku. The hearing with the ears is um is critical.
Is essential. Oh, okay, right. Okay. Inami, the Cheresh, Gara, Tifei, Sheino Yachol Hashmiya La'ozno.
Another explanation is that it could be that a cherish, someone's deaf mute is worse. That the fact that he can't hear with his ears.
Oh, okay. But Ayin, the Sha'arei Teshuva, the Davka, Im Hu Cheresh Gamor, Sheino Shomeya Klal.
Right. He has to be completely deaf.
Okay. Afukeim ushomea kishe midabrim lo b'chol ram. Okay, so what if he can hear if you shout, speak loudly, I guess. V'chol zeh hu ladat hashulchan aruch. Well, and all that is, well, this is what he knows on the Shulchan Aruch.
The call Zehu Das Shulchan Aruch. This is all according to the opinion of the Shulchan Aruch.
Oh, the
Das
opinion.
Kama Achroni. but the opinion of many of the latter-day authorities is as follows.
Okay, De'afilu hu cheresh gamor yatsa hoshomea mimenu.
A person who is completely deaf, Yotzi Hashemea Mimeno, the person will be Yotzi if he hears from a person who's completely deaf.
Oh, wow. Oh, mikol makom lechatchila kulei alma modim shelo ya'amiduhu lahotzi rabim yidei chovatam.
Nevertheless, they're according to many of the, according to everyone, they all agree that you should not establish him to Motzi Rabbi Midei to establish him as a person who's going to be Motzi the Tzibur.
Oh, okay. Okay. Vida demi shekavdu oznav o shehu rachoch min habima ve'no yachol lishmoa hetev min hakore.
You should know that one who is hard of hearing, or you're far from the place where they're reading, from the bima, from the place where they're reading, any yokel shmor hativ, and he can't hear very clearly, minakara, yizar lekros atzmo, megillah kasher. He should be careful to have himself read along with the shliach tzibor from his own kosher Megillah. Or akapanim, or akapanim yachuz a chumash. He should at least take hold of a chumash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Vatevot sheyechzar lo yomar tekef min hachumash.
Right, or should at least get himself a chumash, and the words that he's missing, that he didn't hear clearly from the reader, from the shliach tzibur, he should say immediately from the chumash, from the kosher Megillah.
Oh, okay.
So that's important. Make sure when you go to your Megillah Esther, you should be able to hear it clearly. And if you're far away from where they're reading, don't be embarrassed and just push yourself up there and stand next to as close as you can next to the people reading. Just so you hear, make sure you hear every word. If you miss even one word, most likely the halach is you're going to have to go back and find another time and place to hear the Megillah reading, that you can't miss even one word of the Megillah. So if it's a big and crowded and noisy place where you're davening, don't be embarrassed, as I said, and push yourself up as close as you can get to the bima where they're reading the Megillah, and listen carefully along. You have a Megillah, or you have a chumash, you follow along with it. And if you get close by, you shouldn't be have any problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay, Vav, O Katan, or a child. Af al Gav, the Katan Nami Chayav, Akol Panim, Midrabanan, the Kedi El B'Sif Aleph. Okay.
But even though the cotton is in fact chayiv midrabanan, nevertheless you shouldn't you should not feel hachi ene yochelot siagal. You can't exempt a adult with the child's reading.
Oh, with
even
his
though it's chayiv midrabanan.
Uh-huh. Okay. De lagabe katan have terei de rabanan. Let's see. this is parentheses, Rotzelomar, the etzem
Let's-
kriyat hamigila have rak midivrei sofrim.
Right.
Okay. Let's see, v'chiyuvo shel katan. Okay, he's obligated. Have gam kain rak midrabanan b'chol hamitzvot. So the obligation of a katan would also is also from the rabbinic
Right.
of all the mitzvot. Okay. Okay. Masha ein kain gadol have chad derabanan below ate trey derabanan u mapik chad derabanan.
It's not going to come. Not going to come and have a person who's obligated from two mitzvahs to Rabbanan and exempt the one to Rabbanan. Okay,
Okay.
continue on.
Okay, but he let's see, he le'el b'siman tavresh ayin hey sif gimel. Okay, hey v hamichaber, the mechaber brings. Okay, the yesh mi she machshir b'katan shehigia l'chinuk sheyachol hotzi acherim b'hadlakato.
Take a look over there in Tuf Reishai and Hey, Sif Gimel, Hevia, Mechabadesh Mishi Maksha, Katan Lagi, Lachinech, Lokalotzi Acher, Mad Lakaso. That's Hilchas Hanukkah. There are those who allow a Katan to be motzi others in the lighting of the menorah, who didn't increase Megillah. The same thing should follow suit for the Kriyas of Megillah.
Wow, that's okay. Let's see. V'ayin be'ikrei dinim shekatav b'shem sama dechaye devimakom devimkom hadchach כשאין שם אנשים בקיאים במקרא מגילה יכול להוציאם קטן שהגיע לחינוק.
So the same should really apply according to this, the Kriyas Megillah. I am Beikri Dini Kasev. They're right over there that the B'Shem Smash Dechai, B'Shem Sma Dechai, the Mamakim Adekak, if it's a difficult situation, Kishain Shama Noshim Bikim Mikra Megillah, if there's no one there as expert to read the Megillah, Yokolot see a cutting. It could be that a cotton who's a gilafino in a muxum dekat can be yotzi.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, Zion. ויש אומרים שאנשים אינם מוציאות וכולי. ולא דמי לנר חנוכה, דשנה מגילה דהווה כמו קריאת התורה. Oh.
Since it's not the same as Ner Chanukah, that Megillah is different, that it's like Kriyas Torah, possibly it may cover the tzibur, sul because of covered tzibur.
Okay, ולכן אפילו ליחיד אינה מוציאה משום לא פלוג.
Okay. It's also possible that a woman that they're not mechayev b'kriya, rak l'shmoya. It could be that they're not really obligated in reading; they're only obligated in the listening. Therefore, they wouldn't be considered to be someone who is obligated in the reading of the Megillah. In this case, like a man, and about isha motzi im aisha kora. Right, but a woman, she could be motzi. That's
Okay.
chaverta.
Oh, okay. That's other women then.
Mhm.
Okay. Im haisha korah v'chulei v'ayin b'magen Avraham she mitzadei lo tikra latzma klal rak tishma me'anashim.
Right. I take a look in the Magen Avraham that he's deciding that a woman should not read for herself at all, only rather she should be hearing it from men doing the reading.
Wow. V'chol zeh b'yesh la mimi lishmoa, aval im ein la mi sheyikra lefaneha. Let's see, tikra hi la'atzma b'megillah k'sheira, u'mivarechet asher kitshanu v'sotah v'sivanu lishmoa mikra megillah.
Right. This is all in a case where there's somebody there to do it for her. Now, if there's no person there to read for her, then she should read for herself from a kosher Megillah and make the bracha. Mikra Megillah. Right.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, that brings us to Gimel, and that brings us, I think, to the end of our time as well. A good place to stop. Okay.
So we'll start
Mitzvah Shem.
again.
Thank you. Very good.
Okay.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Lou.
You're
Hopefully we'll be
welcome.
seeing you all tomorrow. Should have a good afternoon, Mitzvah Shem.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Okay.
You too, Rabbi.
Okay.